Yes.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Sector 1 Sim Racing for the
third iteration of our community series. Very, very big night ahead. Of course, 2 races, 1 reverse grid, 1 sprint, and of course qualifying. And looking very forward to this because we're at a very, very important home of Sector 1, one of our favourite tracks of all time. A lot of big moments here, and joining me in the box to make more tonight is Boybegum. Are you there, Boybegum?
Yes, I am here. Thank you very much.
Now, we should stress that neither of us have been in the position of hosting the community series, so we are...
Nope.
No.
Nope.
We're flying by the seat of our pants. I'm actually terrified, I'm not going to lie. So, we'll see how we go. And one big thing about this track is it always provides drama, it always provides great racing, and also always provides a lot of carnage, so to speak. So we're hoping we don't see any of that tonight, as these guys, we've got a few on the grid. We might be missing 1 or 2, but we should make a point as well before we begin all this, a little bit of housekeeping, of course, in light of, well, it's now ex-Cyclone Alfred, causing a little bit of havoc over Queensland and the northern parts of New South Wales. We will be postponing the, actually cancelling tomorrow night's Category 1 running here at Brands Hatch.
0-point round.
Sorry?
0-point round, Category 1.
Yep, 0-point round. Nobody gets points. It's just null and void, and we do hope that everybody that is caught in the chaos of Alfred is okay at this time. We know a fair few of our drivers are actually weathering the storm at the moment. I've actually spoken to Morgan just quite recently, and he's copped it quite badly. So, yeah, we hope that everybody is well tonight, and we hope that we can provide some fantastic racing as well. Looking at the chat, Rainbow Sox is in the house, Thunder Heapy, we got Grovel, Bumcrack, Robert Rice, Spudsy, and Wade Von Du. I think that's Slappers, mate, if I remember correctly.
It is Slappers.
Ah, it is? Oh, beautiful. Hope you're well, guys, on this Saturday. Oh, God, I'm not used to saying Saturday. I think what we might do now is get ready for qualifying, because it is going to be an absolute blast around here, and I'm looking very much forward to seeing what these guys can provide around here. There's quite a few good big names, a couple of regulars, and of course some new faces as well. Any words for the drivers up and down the field, Boybegum? Any surprises, or?
I'd say other than the carnage last Sunday, yeah, have fun. Let's do it for it. Go.
I made a little bit of a boo-boo, and I sort of muted the mic, but oops.
Oh no.
No, I reckon we're going to be ready to go. I just need to plug one more thing into this comms box that Lenocious has somehow devised. There we go. I think we should be all good to go now. So
all right.
Whenever you're ready, we can definitely hit the qualifying button.
Okay, that qualifying button's getting hit now.
Yay. So strap yourselves in, guys. Make sure you do like the stream. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Join our Discord as well. It's a fantastic community. And of course, let's pass on our well wishes to everyone up there in Queensland and New South with a big W in the chat.
So hit that subscribe.
As the guys are about to enter the track now for qualifying. And one thing I'm looking very forward to as well is seeing up and down the field a lot of these guys rumbling together as someone's already gone off. I think that's Artsy.
Oh no.
I think that's Artsy, but in these cooler conditions, it looks like with the grip, the tyres might not come up to temp quickly. We'll wait and see though, as we'll start off with the first cab off the rank, Thunder Artsy for APR. And I do believe he's just come from the Race of Champions over in Sydney. So,
yes, I think he has.
Met a few of the Sector 1 boys there. And, yeah, that's one big thing about Sector 1 as well, is that a lot of the guys do like to meet up and enjoy some big special events. So, Artsy, of course, meeting the likes of Muffin, Carbon Boy, Lenocious, among others as well. So, he's had a big weekend. As we go to Mr. Bumcrack there for Kraken Esports, he's decided that he'll take He'll take the pain of the check tonight if the car gets trashed. And of course, Tim Durags there's decided to jump on board in the Switchblade Renault. And Tim Durag's not running tomorrow night, of course, with everything going on. As Artie's had a bit of a spin.
And Artie fun.
They've gone past him quite nicely there. So there's Griffo.
Oh, there's a bit of dangerous rejoin. I think he's hit Kaizen, I believe.
Oh, so Griffo there for Dadson Racing, and I'd still maintain that's one of the best looking cars on the grid, as Rainbow Sox also is about to begin his lap for Doghouse. The Stranger, I'm not sure if he's tuning in tonight, but we hope he's well. King Cave, one of our new community members, he's taken the Thunder car, so Artie in a different livery tonight. And Zero Placement, also another community member. I believe that's the Ironheart Sim Sport car. Cracking looking thing. It
Yes,
really
it is.
is. It's gorgeous.
High contrast.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Artie just about to start his lap now. It's Kaizen for Hooncorp. He'll be looking to put a strong lap on it in this one. Beautiful looking car as always. The Hooncorp guys, very uniform in their way their cars are designed. So I think we will jump on with somebody, just trying to find out who's where on the track at the moment. Looks like Mr. Buncrack's probably the first port of call.
Yes, he is. He's coming down Dinglebell to Sheen. I got a track map up. That's why.
Nah, that's all good. I actually forgot to bring mine up, so.
Okay, I'll help you out.
Through Sterling's, I believe.
Yep.
And this is a track here that you've sort of got to keep the mid-corner pace up. You've really got to make the most of it. As Bumcrack coming through the final corner now. He's got Tim Durags for a tow. Durags might actually gain something here.
Alright, we got a 29 fast far.
29 flat from Tim Durags there. Boy.
Yeah.
Nearly just went off wide through Paddock Hill there, so.
Yeah. I think the compression saved him there.
Yep. And it's very easy to actually go quite wide there at Paddock Hill as Tim Durags goes purple. See what Zero Placement's got. Comes across the finish line now. It's going to be a decent time here.
29.8.
That's a good time. Very good time.
Yeah.
Gets beaten by Artsy though, who plops himself into P2. Look at the understeer there going through.
And he's off.
Oh, a lot of understeer through Paddock Hill there, and that's what we were just saying. It's a very easy corner to get caught out on. Tim Durags though, currently 3/10 to the good. Just jump on board with the Switchblade Sim Sports Renault. Looks very, very gripped up, and I can tell you right now, he has had a hell of a lot of practice because should have been racing tomorrow night, but with everything going on, he's decided to jump on board tonight, so he does have a bit of an advantage in that regard. He's done a fair bit more running than quite a few of the guys in the field. Nearly goes wide on the final corner there. It's going to be a quicker time.
Good.
Oh, 28.8. That is a solid time from Tim Durags. Solid time.
Griffo just put in a new best with a 9.9.
Rainbow Sox with a 30.6. Solid lap. And for Rainbow Sox, I believe, this might be just aiming for a little bit of experience in the Sector 1 field as he just runs wide at Paddock Hill.
Cave also put in a new best with a 30.8. And zero.
Zero placement to the top.
Zero. Okay, with 6. Alright, we hear you. We hear you.
He is not here to make friends. He's here to win.
Yeah.
And I should stress, he's only recently just joined the server, the Discord server. So if you do want to have a crack at this in the future, just make sure you click on the Discord link. It should be in our socials on our Facebook and on our YouTube channel just here.
And I think Griffo spun off. So he's going a bit slower than usual.
Yep, he's just let through. It's hard to pick who's running what livery when they don't usually run their own cars.
Cave in the Thunder Motorsport car.
So I wonder if Thunder Artsy is on an outlap at the moment. Let's just wait and see what Tim Drags also does at this point too. So it looks like he's going around again at the moment, so he's definitely not on an outlap.
All right, Kaisen's coming in for a new fresh set.
Yep, Tim Drags is in as well. So 0 placement at the moment.
Rainbow Sox too.
They're both on heaters. I know, he's coming as well. So it looks like a bit of a calm before the storm moment as GMR Bill goes 1 minute 30, I believe. I just missed that. And these cars definitely look planted going through Sterling's. They look solid, composed, quite easy to carry too much corner speed through and go wide and then hit the grass, which swings you into the shadow realm. But
An on and off switching cars.
that 28.8, oh, 28.6, sorry, that's going to be a very hard time to beat, I believe.
Say that's like, it's a high Cat 1, mid Cat 1.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I think Tim Drags there, he's a Cat 1 driver through and through. Oh, Artie's up. Oh, and he's run very wide. There he goes. The
Caught a
understeer.
bit of the grass.
Yeah, the understeer just kills your run, and as soon as you hit that grass, you are off. One of these guys just starting to build up to laps at the moment. Tyson's got about a second to find in the Boomcorp car there. But I wonder what it's going to take to top 0 placement, because Tim Drags, he's going to have to find 0.2 of a second. Artie's got another half a second to find, so 0 placement on debut. What an effort. As Kincaid sits 1 minute 30.2, puts him in P7. That's a solid lap. And it's good to see a few new names as well getting involved into the community series. Mixing it with the likes of established names like Bumcrack and Artsy as well. Just jump on board the Ironheart Simsport. Looks so clean. Coming out of the hairpin, coming down the hill as well. He's a 10th down.
Right. Yep.
He's holding such a solid line though. Car looks very straight and composed.
E-Rags is 3/10 down on his best lap so far, so not sure if he's gonna have a fastest lap.
No, 0 placement, just ran a little bit wide coming onto the back straight.
Right, Kincaid letting Grippo through.
So he's just about there. We'll just cross to Tim Drags now. See if Tim's up on his lap at the moment. No, so he's half a second down. He'll get one more flyer. So 0 placement was just 100th of a second behind his personal best. Oh, look at this though.
He's up.
He's purple.
Quarter.
Are we going to see it's mid 28?
This has to be a really good run. That
Rainbow Celtics just set a 1 minute 30.0. Great lap.
And somebody's off in Paddock Hill.
Oh,
And,
placement just missed out. Oh, it was Tim Drags that was off. See if we can catch that on a replay.
It's Kincaid.
So, Tim Drags, yep, Kincaid was off and Drags got caught out as well. So, that was the end of that for Tim Drags.
Alright, RT just put in a new best with a 29.2.
That's a solid lap by Artsy. It really is. Looks like that's the end of that though. So, a couple of stragglers coming across the line now. Placement's still on a hot lap.
But he's, I believe, around 0.5 down.
Yeah.
And I think he knows it. He knows it.
Tim Drags will be well down as well, having gone off at Paddock Hill. Bumcrack just finishes. He's done a 1 minute 30.7, so a bit down in his best lap. See what Griffo's got. You see, he's just trying to back the front end in. little bit of understeer on the exit. It would have cost him a little bit of time.
He's that. Ooh, by a second. Something happened there.
Yep, Kaisen's done.
Rainbow Sox is done. And I think we have Kincaid last across the line.
Oh, and he's just gone wide as well. So it looks like Zero Placement will take pole position. Awesome lap. 2/10 quicker than Tim Durags, who's no slouch behind the wheel. And what a qualifying session that was. Seriously, that was a statement by the Zero Placement. Fantastic effort. And we should probably cross to the qualifying results as well. I'll just have a look. I know it says race results. I don't know why, but anyway, we'll cross over and have a look. Zero Placement takes pole position there. Tim Durags in P2, followed by Artsy and Bumcrack. Grippo Tony rounding out the top 5. Kaisen, Rainbow Sox, and Kincaid round out the top 8. Looking forward to this one. I think placement, a lot of these newer guys come into the field and go, all right, let's go ham and sauce on this field and see where we're at. I think it's going to be a different experience. They'll have to get used to tyre management, fuel management. And it's definitely a wake-up call when you do league racing to do something like that. So it's still well and truly on for the race win.
League racing is a different breed from daily races we're all used to.
Yeah, agreed. And looking at the chat as well, Lenocious has just tuned in with Muffin, Jish, Cruisin', and Carbon Boy. Hope you're well, boys. Don't do anything.
Yeah, they're at the race.
Yeah, Race of Champions. Don't do anything we wouldn't do. Warpig said, let's go Zero. Well, he's damn right. Zero on pole. Oof. Robert Rice has said Zero is very quick. Agreed. That 28.6, that's a statement lap. That's what that is. So I reckon what we might do now is we might flick the switch on the race whenever you're ready.
All right. Form the drivers that we're get started. That button is pressed.
So we've got 15 viewers in the chat at the moment. Make sure you like the stream, guys. We're gearing up for quite an eventful night, I feel. It's going to be a fantastic night of racing. I'm looking very much forward to this, considering we're going to have a night off.
Oh, yeah.
And just making sure that everything is good to go from our end. And as we switch over to the track now. 1 light, 2 light, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're away here at Brands Hatch. Everyone gets off the line very cleanly. So we see people, let's see what they do at the turn 1 though.
Backed off.
Oh, everyone's got through well. Yeah, everyone's kept it very, very clean and responsible. That's a great start.
Woo. Oh, that is a big relief.
Oh, a little bit of bumping and grinding there from Griffo Tony. We'll jump on board and see where he's at. Fighting with Mr. Bumcrack at the moment for P4. The top 3 have skipped away. In fact, Tim Durags has made the big move there.
Now he's in the lead with a 0.3 second gap.
They're on the slipstream now, and this is going to be a big defensive moment for Durags. Placement. Will he be able to hold off Artsy? He does. So Tim Durags takes the lead. Oh, they're both off. Oh, no. What happened there?
Oh, no. Something might be wrong with my end. Oh, no.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
We've had a complete breakdown. Uh-oh.
My apologies, guys. Apologies, guys. What happened?
Uh-oh. The lobby's just... That was just a big moment. I don't know what's happened there, but all of a sudden we just went kaput.
Boy. All right. Yeah, my bad. Not sure what happened there.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I'm not entirely sure what happened at all there, so...
I think my internet went on strike for a second.
Uh-oh.
Back.
I got a special guest in the conference box. My little son.
Ah!
Hi, Fiend. It's okay, bud. He's, I think he's just an aspiring commentator. He's just hearing Dad at the moment. Decided to barge the comms box door open. So I think that's the first time we've made Sector 1 history tonight. So,
Well, at least it was a TV series rather than a main event.
agreed. So, yeah, he's part of the Next Generation Academy for Sector One. There's a few of us that have actually got next Generation Academy drivers. I know young Wakey's Next Generation driver, Rainbow Sox as well, son of Jemana, who's been a long time mainstay here in Sector One, of course. And Rainbow Sox is fired in the chat. Someone call Lenocious. Racing Accountant said, "Damn, that was a great move by Tim." Yep. I agree completely on that. That was fantastic. We just saw it in the background there. It was a very strong move indeed. Slappers made us said, "Don't stress, boys. This is the sim racing world." Yep. Even in the big boy sims in Assetto Corsa and iRacing, R Factor, you see this sort of stuff happen. So it is what it is.
R Factor.
I actually watched I think it was the Le Mans 24 hour from, was it
Oh, the
last?
virtual Le Mans.
Yeah, from the year before or last year, where it completely crashed 3 or 4 times, and there was major issues with drivers getting DDoSed mid race, so getting booted by other people. So the lobby is back up as well, guys, in chat if you are viewing this stream and still wanting to race. So there's a few of the guys already jumping back in, which is good to see. Tell you what, they're pretty keen. So
I mean, there's no race tomorrow, so
no. So you might have to do a manual grid set here from these boys.
Yep.
So that's all right though, because we can do it again for the next race. So easy job. It's easy done. I believe also just in terms of while we take a bit of time to sort through this issue, Formula One's back next week.
Yeah, we eating good this 2 weeks.
Yeah, MotoGP came back last week, and Formula One next week. V8 Supercars came back as well a couple of weeks ago. I'm excited for. It just feels like we're going back to normal a little bit. We're able to
Really?
Yeah, feels like we're able to get behind the wheel again and just indulge in our passion for motorsport while watching the real guys do it. And I don't know who to pick for Formula One this year. I genuinely don't. Like, you look at the drive.
I'm just hoping for some good race.
Yeah, agreed. And I think we will get that too, because looking at the teams this year, I think they're going to be closer than they've ever been. I'm very intrigued by how Williams are going to go now, because apparently the car's good. I'm also very intrigued by Red Bull, because now that they don't have Adrian Newey and they've optimized their car a little bit, I don't know. Let's wait and see. I'm a diehard McLaren fan, so as long as Lando has to win, I'm fine with that. So I think another big team that I'm looking forward to as well for this season is Sugar. I was thinking about Haas.
Haas.
Yep, I'm looking forward to seeing what Haas can do. Those guys have now got Toyota. They've got Toyota backing. They can use the Toyota wind tunnel as well, the aero side, and all their staff at their disposal, which is massive for the team, considering it's probably one of the smallest teams there. We saw after that announcement how well they were doing after the changes there with Toyota. They started really getting some results towards the end of the year, and with Esteban Ocon and Ollie Behrman as well behind that car, that's going to be a spicy little meatball. It is. So we will wait and see on that one. But personally,
I also can't wait for 20. I mean, Cadillac's just confirmed today that they're in.
Yeah, Cadillacs. So those cars obviously are going to be bricks with very soft, floppy suspension. So anyone who signs a seat in that is going to be quite comfortable, while everyone else suffers from porpoising.
And also allowed V8 too.
Yep. Or it's going to go deathly slow, have 400 horsepower less than everybody else, and only do well in Miami because it works well in Florida and nowhere else. But we'll wait and see. Anyway, Rainbow Sox has said Williams will win both championships 100%. I would love to see Carlos Sainz win a championship.
That'd be amazing.
I really would. I think we're missing one driver at the moment.
I think it's Kincaid.
Yep. Grovel's just fired in the chat. New season of Drive to Survive is out. Correct. And I watched the first 2 episodes last night, and I'm quite excited for the rest of the season. I'm quite skeptical of Drive to
and
Survive.
looks like Cave's here.
Oh, beautiful. So Cave's in. We're only going to be a
Yep,
couple of
and
minutes.
I'll just wait for him to.
Yep, we're going to be a couple of minutes away now. And
Alright, here we go. Time to set the grid.
beautiful. So as we do that, I think, I think Carlos winning a championship would be great. Of course, we all want Oscar to win, but not much we can do. We'll wait and see. I think it's going to be Lando's championship to lose this year. But in saying that, if Ferrari have really improved, which there's rumours that they have, if Ferrari have improved dramatically, then I will just come out and say the elephant in the room, Charles Leclerc to win the championship. Can't rule out.
Ooh.
I can't rule out Max
Fair enough.
Verstappen. Can't rule out Max. Ever.
Yeah, of course not.
But I don't know about that Red Bull. There's a lot of question marks over that car because one minute we're hearing that they're not happy with it. The next minute we're hearing that their race pace is fantastic, and then they're questioning other teams and then thinking to themselves, well, what are we doing here? So I'm not too sure as to what's going to happen. We will, with Red Bull, they're the great unknown, I think.
And not in a good way.
Yeah, I think the loss of Adrian Newey, it'll be felt this season, for sure. But also, I just don't know about Liam Lawson. He's got good potential, but I would rather have seen Yuki Tsunoda in that seat, to be honest.
He's probably going to be Red Bull, as with all the other second.
You say that, but I reckon at the end of this season, because of his Honda sponsorship, he will be gone. And I think he's going to be involved in Aston Martin in some way. Racing accountant said George Russell for the win. He said George Soft Russell for the win. Who is going to win the Drivers' Champ? Are we ready?
Yes, we are ready.
Oh, all right.
Fire off.
Let's get underway.
All right. Let's get it started. Hopefully for the proper time.
Alrighty, so let's see if Tim Durams can make that move again, or if Zero's got something for him this time around. Alright, time to get onto the grid now. Alright. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we're
underway.
We both had the same brainwave, damn it. Everyone's got off the line. Zero placement looks very clean, but Thunder Artsy's going to make a move up the inside of Durags here.
Oh, it's still side by side. Druid.
Into Druid's hairpin. Oh, Artsy just gives him a little bit of a bump wide. Durags is going to hold the high line.
Artsy's got him for now.
Oh, a little bit wide though. Oh, barely saves it.
Safe there.
Griffo Tony's just being escorted. Oh, a little bit of contact there between. And Kincaid just behind. They get through it cleanly. Looks like zero placement though. This time around, it's gotten away to a strong lead. Thunder Artsy just behind. Tim Durags in P3, followed by Bumcrack. Kaizen in 5th there. Griffo Tony 6th. Kincaid 7th. And Rainbow Sox rounding out the rear.
Looks like everybody's looking smooth. That's good. Good.
Bumcrack right behind Tim Durags at the moment. Going through Sheen. Looks like Bumcrack wants to get on with it, but Tim Durags just slowly starting to come back at Thunder Artsy here. But zero placement now, 1.2 seconds to the good.
Oh, she's flying.
His pace is off the scale at the moment. But
As we finish the first lap.
But let's see what his pace at the moment is like once he starts thinking about his fuel and tyres. It's Kincaid there. Wants to have an argument with Griffo Tony. Tony goes on the defensive.
Are we looking at a switchback?
He definitely is thinking about it. Dulls the power with an upshift. Kincaid.
That gap has increased to 1.7 seconds now.
Kincaid looking solid early on there. Takes a fair bit of time.
1.8 already.
Yeah, and it looks like Artie's actually gotten away from Tim Durags here, which is intriguing because a bit of a train forming behind. Kaisen's caught these two quite quickly as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Just on board with Kaiser now. You can see the inputs he's making. He's quite smooth, just a little bit of correcting. But he's got his way up to that battle pack quite quickly. Oh, he runs very, very... Oh, you don't want to use any more width than that.
It's a brutal corner for sure. I think all the corners get it.
Kincaid was a little bit... No, he's held it.
And I think he's under pressure from Rainbow Socks now. Oh, he's wide. Wide.
Yep, looks like Rainbow Socks is definitely going to have a look here.
He isn't. I think he also had bad, if not worse.
So Kincaid on the defensive now against Rainbow Socks. That's a little bit wide. Rainbow Socks throws it up the inside. Is he going to make it happen? He does.
Yes, he does.
Kincaid looks for the switchback. He's got a good run, but Rainbow Socks covers it off. So that's P8 taken.
Looks like that gap is stabilized.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like Bumcrack's actually lost Tim Durags here, and he's under the threat of Kaizen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Griffo Tony's in a bit of no man's land now, so he's skipped away from that little battle with Rainbow Socks and Kincaid. That looks like it's actually heating up again.
Here we go, going into Hawthorne. Side by side.
Oh.
Never a good idea.
Yeah, you've got to be committed to make that move. So easy to get that one wrong. Looks like Griffo, yeah, he just might be starting to catch these guys in front. Tim Durags now. He's got that gap to Artsy under a second, but zero placement's gone. Absolutely flying at the moment. That gap between Artsy and Tim Durags definitely dropping at the moment. Let's get on board with Tim Durags.
Is he going to line up a move through
Paddock Hill? Oh, he's got it up the inside.
Yes, he is.
Oh, a little bit of contact though.
They both keep it on the track. He's a bit ahead, going in Druid.
Yep, Tim Durags holds it. So that's P2 for Durags. Good move.
A bit of a correction there, but he's fine now.
Speaking of fine, you can see the sun starting to come out and play. We know that the tyre temps will start to go up that little bit higher under the sunshine.
Something happened. Gabe, he's 18 seconds down from Rainbow Socks. Don't think we caught that.
Kincaid, I'll see if we've got it on our JSM Accounting Group replay. So it had already happened at that point by the looks of it.
But yeah, it seems like Brands Hatchet, first driver.
Yep, and Durags has skipped away here from Artsy.
Artsy's
wide, Artsy's wide. No, Bumcrack on. He thought about having a bit of a sniff there. That was close.
I think that back half is like no man's land if you want to overtake.
Yeah,
Artsy's a bit wide on dirty tire.
Yeah, he's struggling here. It looks like Bumcrack.
Is he going to line up Paddock Hill again on Arts?
Oh, he thought about it. Oh, Kaizen wants to... Oh, Kaizen was a bit hungry there. He knows he's going to lose time to Tim Durags if these two keep fighting, so...
Better make a move on them.
What this could do as well is bring Griffo Tony back into this battle as well. Griffo is not that far behind these guys. He's only 1.4. It's easy enough to catch if they start squabbling. That'll bring Rainbow Socks into it as well.
Then we might see, like, what, a 5-way battle?
Oh, that'd be a spicy little meatball. As Artsy...
Looks like we have 13 minutes left to go this race.
Oh, Artsy just clips the grass a little bit, barely saves it. Bumcrack doing a great job in P4 though. He's hustling Artsy. I think Artsy's starting to look at a bit too much in the rearview mirror, and he's causing himself to make mistakes as a result. It's easy to do.
And it leads to a spiral that really hard.
And one thing what we know is that Bumcrack is not afraid to fight.
Really isn't.
No, Kaizen's actually Kaizen's probably the one to look at the moment, because he's got the pace to get behind past these guys. Oh, and Artsy runs wide. That's dirty tyres.
And Bumcrack is all over him. I wouldn't be surprised if he looks at a move at up 30s.
Bumcrack's looking up the rear of Artsy now.
No, I retract that statement too far.
Smooth line. He's carrying some good speed through there too.
He's on the personal best now too.
These two can't afford to get too cute.
That gap first and second is now 2.7 seconds now.
So Durags is starting to make a little bit of hay while the sun shines here. 29.499 last lap, and Placement here did a 30.6. So Placement's had either a bit of a moment, or he's absolutely killed the tyres.
Speaking of tires, look at Thunder Arts front left.
Well, I was going to say, speaking of tyres, do you want to run through the tyre and fuel update by APR Automotive? You're in safe hands.
All right, yeah. Unapologetic product. Let's do this. All right, so we have zero placement with his front left at around, say, a 5th or a 6th. To the rags with, say, just a bit more than zero placement. Bumcrack is also in the same situation with 5th of tire wear, and what I was alluding to a few seconds earlier, it's Thunder Arts with abysmal tire wear on his front left.
Oh.
He has, I think, a 3rd left, so he's gotta be careful right now, or he's already a city duck point. Kaizen, for move up Hawthorne, had about a tire wear on his front left. Griffo, so far he is currently the best on his tires with, let's say, an 8th gone from his front left. Rainbow Sox had tire cave is around a quarter.
So it looks like Artsy there in real trouble there, and that's the APR Automotive Tyre fuel update.
And he has a 0.5 second too.
Yep, so Kaizen's going to make mincemeat of him here. And it'll bring Griffo into it as well.
He's 2 seconds down.
Yeah, he's really struggling. You can tell from lap 2 or 3 he was really struggling as Kaizen makes his way up the inside. And I don't think Artsy's going to... Yeah. I don't think Artsy's
not going to fight him.
No way. He's got to fight off Griffo now, and still 8 minutes left. If you're Artsy right now, you might even have to consider pitting just to make it home.
I think we're over half.
Zero Placement's got that gap back out 3.3 seconds now. The fastest lap of the race at 29.2. He's done back-to-back 29.2s as well. And Tim Durags.
I think those 230 something laps were tire safety.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. He's had some issue of some sort. It's Tim Durags.
About 0.036.
Yeah, Tim Durags has just set his personal best at 29.3, and it's still not going to be enough. Bumcrack did a 30.2 last lap. Kaizen, he's gotten away from Artsy. As Griffo Tony, he's also going to sail past here. Artsy serves his penalty, stays out of the way. Good sportsmanship there from Thunder Artsy, team leader of Thunder Motorsports. He's actually considering fighting this back against Griffo.
Yeah, but he was in too much of a compromised position to overtake there.
Yeah, agreed. And I think it's going to be too difficult with that tyre. The way it is, he's just not going to be able to manage it. Behind them is Rainbow Socks at the moment for the Doghouse crew. I think it's all about experience at the moment for Rainbow Socks. Learning technique, getting himself in with faster drivers that he can learn from. He's only a young fella as well, and we know what happens with these young fellas. They end up becoming very, very quick. We've seen it with young Wakey.
He was able to take it to some of the esports stalwart Motorsport Australia chapter.
And King Cabe here is 27 seconds behind, but the next race is reverse grid, so he will start from pole in that race if proceedings stay the way they are. And
It's...
as Kai's
Oh, somebody spun! RT.
Oh, yeah, it's Artie.
That replay now. See what happened.
Let's have a look. I've got a feeling there might have been a bit of understeer here from that dead tyre.
He touched the grass.
Oh, yep, it's just looped him. Straight into the shadow realm.
Alright, 6 minutes to go.
So, Artie is a long way back now.
So that this stays the way it is. He's starting second for the race.
Yep. It remains to be seen if Kaizen has anything from Mr. Bumcrack. Of course, Kaizen's about Div 2, definitely Div 2 pace, at the very least. Yep. He's no stranger behind the wheel, that's for sure. He's involved in quite a few leagues. He's got a lot of mileage under his belt. Be quite familiar with this car, I believe, too.
Really?
Do believe so. He's done a couple of series with this particular car elsewhere in the past.
Oh, more you know.
So 1 minute 30.4 is his last lap, as Bumcrack did a 1 minute 30.4 as well. So Bumcrack's holding some pretty good jandle down at the moment. Doing an awesome job.
It's now ticked over to 5 minutes. Oh. Say we got 3 laps. 3 laps of this, 4 laps of this.
So we'll just run through the field real quick. Zero placement, 3.7 seconds to the good in the Iron Heart Sim Sport car. Tim DeRags in P2 in the Switchblade Beast. Mr. Bumcrack in P3. Kaizen in P4. Griffo Toady in 5th. Rainbow Socks in P6. Thunder Artsy in P7. And King Cabe rounding out the rear of the grid. But at this stage, it just looks like the battle that could be forming is definitely between P3 and 4 at this point.
They're the closest to each other out of the field.
It's been actually quite a solid race by these guys. There's not been that much crash and batch. There's not been that much biff and barge. There are some panels robbed, but in saying that, they've all been pretty polite, which is good to see. We've seen a lot of guys this season in this particular car really decide to bang door panels. A lot of team owners are already halfway through. Yeah, well, they're already halfway through their budgets. I've been hearing... yeah, I've been hearing rumours up and down the field that there might be some loaning going on between teams. Remains to be seen, though. As zero placement. What a debut drive he's put forward.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's
gone.
Yeah, I don't know where he's come from, but mate, he's definitely top tier.
Yeah.
Look at those laps. He had a bit of a struggle in that 5 for sure. So he's obviously had something happen. The rest of the time, he's been mid-29s to low 30s. That gap, 4 seconds now between himself and Tim DeRags. Looks like that gap between Bumcrack and Kaisen's just started to expand a little bit as well.
It's now at 2.3 second. 0.2 now.
Is there a tyre difference between Kaisen and Bumcrack, or?
They're literally the same.
Where's Griffo? There he is. So Griffo's just about 4.8 seconds back. So he would have been held up quite a bit by Artsy with Artsy's dead tyre there. It's definitely evident now that Artsy's tyre is absolutely ruined because he was 4 seconds behind Rainbow Socks at one stage. He's now 8.2 behind.
It's all red now.
Yeah, so
he was a bit wide.
If I recall correctly, if the tyre goes completely red, it's the equivalent of having a puncher, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Oh, and he's just nearly, he's going to run wide here. Yep, he's gone off.
Yes, he is.
So that...
And he holds on to it.
Yeah, just, you can just tell the front end just does not want to cooperate at all.
Come.
So, it also might be a slightly damaged chassis from last week. I know Prua had a bit of a rough run. So that could be the same chassis. I'm not too sure. We might need the boys in APR to confirm that one. Looks like the gap between Zero Placement and Tim Durags has come down, but I think it's going to be to no avail.
There's just 1 minute to go, so we have one more lap.
Yeah, and Durags has driven a clean race. He's nearly 10 seconds ahead of Mr. Bumcrack here, who's, yeah, well and truly held Kaisen. Kaisen's done a great job as well to claw back through the field a little bit. Very clean set of heels by the Hooncorp driver. Griffo's kept it clean as well. Glad he has, because that is a cracking looking delivery. It really is. So it looks like that countdown has finished now.
Say we have 10 seconds. The game is saying seconds to go. Virtually one more lap.
So it looks like first of our drivers to finish might be Rainbow Socks here.
Oh, just on the line.
Yep. P7 will be Thunder Artsy. So he knows.
Can't help her feel for.
Yeah, and
as he goes a bit wide again.
Oh, that tyre is. I can tell you right now that'll be down to the canvas, absolutely mangled. I'll be glad to see the back of that tyre and get a new set for the next race. As he parks it up, he's probably going to walk it through the pit lane. Kincaid, not sure entirely what happened. He'll bounce back though from pole position next race. And I suppose that's one of the things about Sector 1 as well when you first joined. It is a bit of a baptism of fire if you're not used to league racing, of course. But coming across the line... Oh, really hard. Did I get someone spin?
Oh, I think he did the handbrake turn.
Zero Placement takes the win from Tim DeRags. Mr. Bumcrack from P3. He'll take the final step of the podium there. Kaisen put in a spirited effort for P4.
Griffo rounds out the top 5.
Solid race there, but it goes to Zero Placement. Fantastic effort. And geez, where do you start with that one? That was clean, consistent racing, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting stuff. So we will just cross now to our qualifying results while Boy becomes set.
Race results, not qualifying.
Oh, yeah. I'll call it qualifying results considering use race results for the qualifying. There we go. Our qualifying results. Zero Placement takes the win with Tim DeRags in P2, Bumcrack in P3, followed by Kaizen, Griffo Tony, Rainbow Sox, Thunderazzi, and King Cabe. And the fastest lap of the race was a 1 minute 21.1, 1 minute 29.153 from zero placement there. And that's the first race run and done. But now we are going to look forward to our second race, which is the reverse grid. And looking so like it's one thing to race clean from the start, but let's see what these guys do when they have to. How can I say it? When the tables are turned.
Literally.
And I think one of the things these guys are going to be looking forward to is getting through the packs. Now, it is one thing to be quick in Sector 1, but it's another thing altogether to be, how can I say it, the sportsmanship, the clean set of heels. The cleaner you are, the better, the more likely you are to, get involved into the next season or fill in for the next season as well, or even come in sooner in the case of a few drivers. So, it's not necessarily the fastest it gets in. It's also clean set of heels, and I want to see what Zero can do once he's faced with a little bit of traffic. And I know Tim DeRags, he's not going to hesitate getting past anybody. Thunderazzi will be starting from nearly the rear of the grid. And I think Cabe as well, he'll benefit from a front row start. The grid will jam up a little bit, but we'll wait and see what happens. Rainbow Sox said in chat as well, he enjoyed that. So that's good to see. I hope, that was a great result there.
All right. The reverse grid.
So Kaizen's just backed out for a second. I'm not sure.
Oh, he has to go.
Oh,
Said
right.
he has to go.
Yep.
So we have 7.
That's okay. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
No, we can work with that.
All right. So now we have 7 drivers. I
was gonna say
reverse grid.
If you, oh, I was gonna say if you want to, you can jump in, but it's up to you.
I think I'll commentate this.
All right, sounds good. Anyway, guys in chat, make sure you smack the like button on the stream. Click subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We nearly hit 800 subscribers already. Fantastic achievement. When closing on that 1,000 mark very quickly, and to have that many likes already is phenomenal effort. It really is. So make sure you get everybody to who's got a YouTube channel just to subscribe, enjoy the commentary, enjoy the racing. But yeah, unfortunately, as we've said earlier in the stream tonight, we will not be running tomorrow night's event of Category 1, Divisions 1 and 2, owing to ex-tropical cyclone Alfred causing havoc. I can tell you right now, there are quite a few drivers that do not have power at this stage. I heard from John27 that he has not had power for 13 hours. They're not sure when it's going to get fixed. For the likes of, as well, Mr. Morgan Davey, who copped it even worse. There was a screenshot of his region, and there's trees down everywhere, the power lines down everywhere. He's got no reception, let alone no power, so he'll definitely be out of that one. And then there's guys in Sunshine Coast. I know the Strangers up there, Mountain Goats up there, the Bankers up there as well. So, yeah, quite a few of our drivers being affected, as well as Dadson. Dadson's power is sort of neither here nor there at the moment. It's 1 minute apparently on, the next minute it's apparently off. So yeah, there's a lot of, and Diswood as well. I know for a fact he's caught in the crossfire. So to those guys up there in southeast Queensland and northeast New South Wales, we are thinking of you, and we hope that you're back behind the wheel soon and everyone's all safe and well.
Yeah. Stay safe, guys.
All right.
You need it.
I reckon we get this next race started, the reverse grid.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. I'll let these guys know.
And Robert Rice has said, very glad no one was hurt. Agree completely. I actually had a message from one of my dear friends today whose tree fell down and was 13 centimetres or 14 centimetres from smashing through his windows of his bedroom. So, yeah, that's saying something. And, hopefully the Currumbin Surf Club hasn't gone under as well. I know there was a fair bit going on there before the cyclone hit. And it's a good little hidey hole, that.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Racing accountants also said lol fall out of their rig. Yeah, I think in John's case, he's probably strapped himself with. He's probably thrown down some tie downs and strapped himself right into his rig.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's get going.
Okay, shall we? All right, button press.
And we've got no color on this button tonight because Carbon Boy's away, and we decided to rip it off.
Or it's just a new button in general.
Alrighty, so let's wait and see.
Okay.
I'm getting good at this switching thing. P2, and then it's this little gaggle of cars. There goes Tim DeRags trying to fight his way through Griffo.
It's not a bit wide. Is that Rainbow Socks? Yeah, that was a bit wide.
Artie just goes around the outside. Was it around the outside? Artie, good move. Oh no, Kincaid holds.
Oh, that was a bit of a bump.
Oh, there's someone gone. Bump crack scored.
That was a little bump. Griffo, I think. Not sure.
Looks like Kincaid and Thunder Artie are going to lock horns here. Rainbow Sox just behind these guys. Tim DeRag's already up to P4.
Oh,
This is a very
tucks in.
Yeah, very tight field at the moment. Looking at Kincaid, he's just about holding on to second position as Artie runs wide. Wonder if he's changed the tyres as Rainbow Sox and Tim DeRags. Oh, surely not around the outside of Sheen. Oh, DeRags, you know he thought about that then.
There was no opportunity. There was no there.
Oh, and Griffo wanted to stick the nose in. He doesn't. And a couple of guys run
Sox
wide.
off.
Oh, I think Kincaid went wide first and Rainbow Sox nearly followed him as Thunder Artie's gone.
Gone.
He's a second clear already. As Griffo goes defensive on the zero placement.
The zero placement just walked him.
Around the outside, does he get it
Kill.
done? Oh, no, Griffo
Nah.
holds it.
A little bit of a bump and rub. That zero placement.
Backs it in, though. What a first lap, though, by these guys. It's so tight.
And I think Kincaid has gained a tenth. 2/10 in that first corner.
So we'll just have a look at what happened to Mr. Mumcrack. Just trying to find him now. Oh, so just a little bit of a bump. That's just sent him well off and truly into the shadow roll there. So that's what happened there with Mr. Bumcrack. Kincaid doing a great job at the moment. Stick with Thunder Artsy. It's actually quite confusing to... Oh, there we go! He's gone wide. Oh, Rainbow Sox nearly followed him.
Is that a bit of
Oh,
commentator's
no.
curse?
And Kincaid, I think we might have just done the ultimate commentator's curse there.
And goes by him.
Rainbow Sox now in P2, but he's got a raging Tim DeRags and Griffo Tony behind him. As Tim DeRags runs wide. Oh, zero place.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, we might be having ECU issues. Hope not.
I think we're good. Rainbow Sox cuts a bit
Oh,
of
Rainbow Sox go wide there. Tim DeRags goes into P2. Griffo's going to follow him. Oh, and he cuts across the nose to zero placement, but closes the gap. So Rainbow Sox went wide at Paddock Hill there. Tim DeRags and Griffo Tony were able to capitalise.
Currently, the gap between RT and Tim DeRags is around 2.7 seconds and it's dropping.
So we well and did truly accidentally put the commentator's curse on Kincaid. We do apologise for that. That's a gap already coming down, 2.5. Griffo's sort of work. Oh, look at Rainbow Sox at zero placement. Placement wanted to go up the inside. As Rainbow Sox runs wide. Sort
Really
of.
putting them under the hammer now.
Yeah, you can't. Oh, zero nearly goes off there. Can't really do the move through Sheen.
Rainbow Sox is a bit off.
Yep.
And I think zero placement got him.
Yep, he has. Oh, no. Maybe
that's
not.
not.
Oh, Rainbow
there.
Socks there. Just, how do you do? Just decides, I'm going to close the door on you. So,
Let's watch a bit of BTCC here.
yeah, zero placement is now having to find out the hard way how these guys go. What this is doing is allowing Thunder Artsy, Tim Durags, and Griffo Tony to skip away. So Tony's actually purple through the first sector.
Oh, that gap has used 2 seconds.
Yeah. There's a reason for that. Tim Durags setting the fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute 29.8, and he's half a second quicker already this lap. That gorgeous switchblade livery made by Stranger by Design. Hope the Stranger and the Banker and the Goatee are doing well up in the Sunshine Coast there. The gap is definitely closing though, and that gap between Tim Durags and Griffo Tony well and truly blowing out. Rainbow Socks in P4, and he's gone wide. Oh, zero placement. Oh, he just had nowhere to go.
Socks just lets him through.
Yep. And felt like their zero placement just had absolutely nowhere to go there. Not much he could have done. Rainbow Socks on the racing line. It's a bit hard to merge back on when the racing line's right there too.
And it's also like what? The track puts itself in.
Yeah.
Just on
and
three cars.
One thing I've noticed on Gran Turismo compared to other sims as well is it is quite wide on most sims, but here there are sections where it is very, very narrow, very hard to make a pass, and then there's other sections that feel a fair bit wider that you can actually make a move quite cleanly. Entering Druids here, it is quite wide compared to other sims. But the one thing those other sims don't have compared to Gran Turismo is how good it looks. This bum crack just sideways.
Looks like it's entering the sunset around now.
Look at this gap now between Durags and Thunder Artsy. It's closing.
It's 1.2 seconds now. And it's closing fast.
There's a couple other big battles happening down the field by the looks of it. As Grippo's got zero placement all over him. His placement runs real wide. Oh, no.
Oh, it's happened again.
That's alright, we're still on. We're still on.
We're still alive. Good.
Placement, you'd think it's a matter of if, not when. Placement's done a great job here. He's been held up a little bit by... Oh, a little bit of a skip.
Boy, it's getting worse.
I think there's going to be a change of comms box parts at the end of this stream.
Definitely, for sure. Unless that gap at 0.7 second, Marty Durag.
Interesting. So you can see it now closing in. The Artsy's starting to set purple sectors as well, so he knows now he's got to turn up the wick. Durags is no slouch behind the wheel. 29.2 is a solid lap. But he's in the slipstream now.
Zero placement's looking for a switchback, and he's side by side with Griffo.
Can placement get it done?
Oh,
he's around the outside.
They're
Surely
still
not.
side by side.
Oh, there's contact.
There was a tap. Was it
Slight touch. Oh.
ghosted?
Oh, that was rough. We'll see if we can get that on replay in a sec. But the battle up the front now.
Starting.
It's Willie. Durags versus Artsy. And how is Artsy's tyres compared to Durags this time around? We know Artsy last race really struggled with that front left tyre.
It's a lot better this time around, but it's a bit worse than Drag.
So Durags is managing his tyres quite well then, and still got very strong pace. see Durag's just hunting, looking for a space. These two right now, well and truly out in front of Griffo. They're well and truly the quickest cars on track right now. Durags is going to be like a dog without a bone once he's right there. We'll just see if we can take a look at that replay of what happened between the two drivers. So just going back a little bit, and you just saw just around the outside, it was just sadly never going to work there for Zero.
After all, 2 doesn't work around the back half.
Yeah, and that's one thing. It was a very tricky spot to be around the outside. I think Griffo, not much more he could have done there. They did try to keep it quite clean. As Durag's now all over the back of Artie.
Here we go. Race has just clicked over the halfway point.
So let's see what Artie's got.
Is he going to do it into Paddock Hill?
No.
Just a bit ahead.
Oh, they're side by side through Paddock Hill.
Contact has been, I think. The Druids.
A little bit of bumping.
And he's ahead.
He is. Good move there by Durags.
I think he's probably going to run away with this.
I'm not so sure because they've still got the slipstream to play with at the moment. This car does go well in the slipstream. Oh, Artie just shows the nose a little bit, just trying to distract Durags. But it's compromised his exit.
That gap is 0.5 seconds now.
It's a wait.
May very well decrease.
Yep. It's a wait and see moment now. We're going to see if Artie can run with Durags here.
And I think the initial answer is a yeah.
It's a very tricky section to get right through here. You want to make sure you carry a lot of mid-quarter speed without being too much, too quick. Because the front can really get away from you on a lot of these corners here. Sometimes it's a bit of a slow in, fast out moment.
Yes. Yeah. Deceptively slow.
Looks like Durags is just starting to skip away as Rainbow Sox in P4. Solid result. Quite pleased with this one. And his times are looking pretty good as well. 1:30.3 for his personal best last lap. That's a strong lap.
I'd say that's like upper cat 2.
Well, he's only a second off Tim Durag's best lap. And a second round here, it's not the end of the world. So Rainbow Sox doing a fantastic job. Mr. Bumcrack now, it's 40's way up to P5.
And that gap has increased to the right start. He's running away now.
Just checking on Zero placement. Instead of 1:29.5 last lap, he's actually purple now.
I believe Durags is also purple at this point.
Yeah, it'll be the lighter fuel load starting to take effect.
Yeah.
We'll jump on board now with Kincaid. He's had a rough night. It's all one big learning experience though, so once he gets involved into it, gets into a couple more races, he'll start to get his confidence up. Got a few good tracks coming up for this car, as he just runs a little bit wide.
Zero placement is purple by 0.07 seconds at the point.
See if he takes the fastest lap of the race here.
With a good run out of what is called Clark Curve.
It's going to be a quick lap, isn't it? 29.2.
Oh.
So he just missed out by a couple of hundredths. But he is catching Mr. Bumcrack. Tim Durags has skipped away as well from Thunder Artie. That gap is now 2.3 seconds. So Bumcrack is actually catching Rainbow Sox. He's being caught right now by zero placement, so placement could still get P4 here.
I believe we got around over 5 minutes to go. could be done. Be done. 4 laps ish.
Yeah, it could be. I reckon that zero placement definitely. Jump on board now. He's definitely wringing the neck out of it. Oh, and he's purple again.
0.55 second.
Oh, just see how he's keeping that mid corner speed up. Bum crack runs very wide. You can tell zero placement there, just leaving zero margin for error, using all the track. He's lost a little bit of time. Let's go through Sterling's. The car must be pretty gripped up, I'd say. It's still got good, definitely looks like it's got good tyre life.
He's got better tire.
That gap between himself and Bumcrack's definitely closing.
Oh, different line into Paddock Hill.
30.7 last lap from Bumcrack. So I wonder if Bumcrack's just starting to struggle with his tyre life a little bit, trying to catch Rainbow Socks.
Most likely. His tire wear is under a third. He's got under a third left. And he's a bit wide.
Oh, he barely held on to it too. That's going to give zero placement a big sniff here for P5.
And as Cabe spins to Graham Hill.
Rough night at the office for Cabe.
A lot of learning experience nonetheless.
Look at Mr. Bumcrack now. He's got zero
And
placement.
he's a bit wide.
You want to be careful if you're zero placement being so close behind Bumcrack.
Oh, was that a nudge there? Like it.
It's close. Oh, placement's just got so much more traction out of the corner. You
I
just
think
tell...
he's going to get a run through Paddock Hill.
Yeah, definitely.
A bit of a slide.
This is the battle of the moment. 3 minutes left. Just seems
2
like...
laps to go.
Just seems like zero placement. He's just able to make the move whenever he wants to, but if he wants to take P4, he's got to get this move done quickly. You can just see as well, he's not wanting to mess about his zero placement. His Bumcrack leaves plenty of room.
Oh, going into 30s.
Oh,
That means
so close. They're so close between them.
I think he's going to hang back for this.
Yeah, I feel like the gap to Rainbow Socks might be a mountain too much to climb. But Bumcrack's definitely pushing. He's made a bit of a mistake there.
Oh, he's a bit wide.
And that's zero placement through. So definitely one more lap to go, I'd say. We'll just cross through the field now as Tim Durags, 5.87 second lead. Thunder Artsy 7 seconds in front of Griffo Tony, who we haven't really mentioned much of this race. He's been doing his own thing.
He's in a podium position.
Rainbow Socks there in P4. And if anything, he's increased that gap to the zero placement Bumcrack battle. And Kincaid there bringing up last position at the moment, but the car still looks fantastic, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That gap between, that gap's actually extended between Tim Durags and Thunder Artsy by quite a bit.
Yeah.
We just literally said it
8
was...
seconds now.
Yeah, we just said it was 5.8. Now the real question is zero placement. I don't think he's going to get there, but how much of that gap can he cut out of Rainbow Socks?
Not enough, I'm guessing. Not enough.
31.3 last lap. 31.8 for Rainbow Socks. I think Tim Durags might actually get another lap here.
Yeah.
Dare say
I
he
think
will.
everybody's gonna get a lap. Barring
Uh,
Gabe, everybody's gonna get a lap.
maybe.
Because we just got under 30 seconds to go.
Definitely no Artsy will. I think it might be touch and go for. Oh, you might be right. Rainbow Sox will definitely get another lap in. Yeah, no, you might be right. I think they're going to come around again for another lap. Yep, Bumpcrack just barely gets there.
All right, there we go. It's 10 seconds now. Ah. Artsy's tire are almost gone. They're almost. There's a pixel of them left.
So Kincaid's going to come across the line. It's been a rough night for him, but we hope he returns because he'll get better as time goes on. As he just
The more the merrier.
Swings it around the finish line. Look at that gap between Rainbow Sox and Zero Replacement, though. It's definitely closed up, but it's not going to be enough.
Unless something happens.
Griffo Tony, I think he's not going to close up. Thunderati, oh, he's barely holding that tyre on for dear life.
Whoa, Zero Replacement goes a bit wide. Almost towards place.
But the man of the reverse grid race, Tim Durags, he'll take the win.
With a gap of
Thunderati,
13 seconds.
yeah, that gap just exploded. That tyre must be absolutely dead for Artsy.
It is dead.
He's barely going to get home, actually, against Griffo. Rainbow Sox will take P4. He'll be happy with that. Zero placement in P5.
And as the sun sets, Bumpcrack is the last one to finish. Lead lap.
What a race that was.
Indeed.
As Tim Durags takes the chocolates. Whew. That was an extraordinarily clean race, I'd have to say. There's only one.
A lot of respect.
Yeah, a lot of respect shown, and there was only one incident for the whole race. So, and even then, it was just a mistake of positions, I'd say. Like, it's not really anybody's fault. It's just a racing incident. So we will cross over to the race results now. Just looking at Tim Durags there, who takes the win. Thunder Artsy in P2. Griffo Tony for a podium as well. Rainbow Sox in 4th. He is actually, looking at the chat, he's very, very happy with that. Zero Placement 5th. Bumpcrack 6th. And Kincaid in P7. And that's round 3 of the Community Series run and done. That was, I actually, despite the fact that, you know, we didn't have as many drivers as we usually do, and the fact that, you know, a dirty big cyclone's got in the way of everything, I think that was pretty enjoyable tonight.
Yeah, nice. I'd say nice consolation, I guess.
Yeah, I'm actually quite excited by that. So, yeah, I thought that was fantastic racing overall, and yeah, looking at the chat, seems to agree. Tim Durags, driver of the day from Revs. Yeah, Rainbow Sox has said, Dad will be watching that one later, and I hope he enjoys it, mate. I seriously do. That was a strong result. And it's usually one of those results that, you know, gives you a little bit of confidence, gives you a bit more motivation to, you know, have a real crack. So, yeah, no, kudos to Rainbow Sox tonight. Now, in regards to tomorrow night, I'm not sure if we're going to be doing a special event of some sort, just in case anyone does want to race, or if we're taking the whole night off altogether, or, you know, we'll figure something out. But, yeah, if something does happen tomorrow night, we will let you know through the Discord, and quite possibly on the socials as well. But definitely Category 1 is out of commission.
Yes.
So, yeah, we will wait
and
and see.
I don't think we're gonna run that later in the season, right?
I believe we will not. So
okay, all right.
Yeah, I believe that one is just null and void completely, which means the pressure is definitely on for the Category 1 guys now who want to win the championship, because it means the points are going to be even tighter. Less points on offer. It means that the fight up the top is going to be, I think it's going to step up to another level, but we'll wait and see on that one.
Yep, and What was the next round again?
Oh, dear God, I've forgotten. I'm just having a quick look now. Where's the calendar? I'm having a look now. Season 10 calendar. There it is. It is, yeah, it's the Enduro round. So, next.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yep. So, the very next, I believe the very next round. Well, we're having a week off next weekend because of the
Grand
Formula One.
Prix.
Yeah, Formula One Grand Prix. We do it every year. We do have a break for that because nobody's going to be racing. Everyone's either going to be blind drunk or at the Grand Prix themselves. But after that, 23rd of March will be Division 4 at the Nürburgring GP circuit. A 2-hour endurance race, and that's going to be a cat amongst the pigeons because if Cat
That's
4,
going to be good.
well, if Division 4 is anything to go by over the last 3 rounds, it's going to be hell on earth for a lot of drivers. There's going to be a lot of panel beating done after that race. It's going to be, those guys seriously play for keeps. They do not mess about.
Yes.
So, looking forward to seeing what those guys can do. And
hopefully they keep it clean as well.
So, yeah, it's the start of our Nürburgring Enduros, and I think we will try, because we know there's going to be quite a bit of a break between Divisions 1 and 2 now because of that little cyclone period, but we will try and organise some special events in between just to keep drivers excited and keep them itchy, and yeah, we'll see what we can do there. So stay tuned on any announcements on the socials and on the Discord as well, guys. But we will be signing off now. Any final words, Boy Begun?
No, honestly, I don't have any other than stay safe.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I agree. And we will start signing off. So big thank you does go to everyone who watched the stream tonight. It was very enjoyable. I quite liked it, to be honest. It was good racing all round.
Yeah.
Big thank you does go to Boy Begun for hosting the lobby tonight at short notice, I believe, as well.
Yeah.
So done a very, very good job. And yeah, I think comms were awesome. So yeah, no, hold your head high on that one. Big thank you as well does go to everyone who watched the stream tonight. A lot of good banter, a lot of good chatting, and yeah, pretty happy with that one overall. So also, big thank you to everyone for organising this, especially Chase, CP Flatstick, for getting this one on the road tonight. But now I am signing off to go watch Drive to Survive.
I'll be signing off to watch Race of Champions.
This is Brent, aka Karen, signing off, and as always, make sure you check in on your mates, especially if they're in a cyclone. Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
You know what's really, really bad in the comms box? When someone messes with all the damn switches. We're going to fix that by the end of